So, welcome to the Muhombo Live, and I'm very happy to welcome also Mr. Baba Danny Abroad. And today we're going to discuss about pharmacy here in India. And it's something which is appreciated, I think, all over the world. The Indian medicine and pharmacy is known to be among the best. And like even in Africa, the medicine, like almost of the medicine which you consume, I don't know about your country, but in Congo, most of the medicine which you consume are basically all from Indian pharmacy industries. I don't know if I can say industries or manufacturers. And so I would like you as a pharmacist who have been studying here in India, I would like to discuss with you and inform you more about pharmacy here in India. Welcome.
It's a pleasure.
Another culture to learn.
Another place to know. Learn from the other side of the world.
Know about the other life.
With Muhombo Live.
So welcome back to Muhombo Live, and we are going to discuss of pharmacy here in India today, as foreigners, of course.
Yeah.
So, Mr. Daniel, can you tell us a little bit about your choice of coming to do pharmacy here in India as studies?
Yeah, I came to do basically pharmacy here because India being the leading country in producing medicines, because for example, 70% of the vaccines in the world, they all come from here in India. So
okay, you knew all that before coming to India?
Yeah, I knew
wow,
about it.
Good.
Yeah, I knew about
okay.
it. Yeah, so basically you find like you must have likely to have gotten a vaccine coming from here.
Yeah.
And most of the drugs, they are produced from here, and most people come abroad here in India to do surgeries and all that. That's why you find like India has is it medical travel tourism?
Yeah.
Yeah, they have that kind of program. So yeah, it was a good choice to come to do pharmacy here.
Like one of the other things which I even remember, like while applying for a visa to come in India, I even heard that the visa of medicine, like of going for medical treatment, they're easily given for India. Like they are fastly given. Yeah, and that's a good thing. Okay, so how did you know the Indian pharmacy before coming to India? What were the particularities which you knew about the Indian pharmacy before coming here?
Well, the particularity, I would say I knew about like the industrial part.
That they produce
production,
more.
Yeah, that's basically what I knew most.
All right. So, did your perceptions change after you being a pharmacist here in India?
Well, my perceptions, they didn't change much. Instead, my confidence in the perceptions that I had was strengthened, and I feel more confident
so
about them.
You can confirm that Indians, they are large producers of medicines.
Yeah, for example, during this time of pandemic, even other world platforms producing their own vaccines and drugs, still they are bringing them here in India. All of them, they are rushing here in India, like Putin and the Oxford vaccine makers. They're all rushing here to make sure that their vaccines are produced here in India. So that shows you like India is really big. Okay,
this is the side of modern drugs, modern medicines. So let's discuss a little bit about Ayurvedic medicine. I don't know if I'm pronouncing it well.
Yeah.
Did you know about Ayurvedic medicine before coming here, or you just knew that like traditional medicines? You know they're everywhere.
Yeah.
But did you know about the Ayurvedic medicine before coming here?
Not really.
And how did you find them to be after being here in India?
Well, I just found.
Sorry, you as someone who works as a pharmacist, I'm sure you deal with these modern medicines. So compare these modern medicines with Ayurvedic medicines. How do you find Ayurvedic medicines to be?
I don't know basically, because it's not like I've seen Ayurvedic hospitals. We study about Ayurvedic drugs. Generally, I see them to be more of natural drugs that are used But one thing that I appreciate is that they use these natural drugs sometimes with the modern drugs, like the modern medicine.
Okay,
you
like
find
they can use both at the same time.
Yeah, can use both at the same time, because people
Have you ever?
I had a friend who was treated in an Ayurvedic hospital, and the kind of equipment and machinery that was used, it was modern, even though the medicine that were used was the Ayurvedic medicine. And these Ayurvedic medicine, some of them, even though they are natural in their natural forms, they have kind of been put in tablet forms. Basically they are sort of modernish. So I would say like they are really nice, good medicines, because people who have tried them, they have really appreciated.
Okay, have you ever tried any Ayurvedic medicine?
No.
All right, I've tried one, and it was not easy. I remember the first day when I took it. Actually, they said that I have to mix it in water, and yes, I mixed it in water, and then when I tried to take it, like the taste was, it was not easy. That I remember I even vomited. Like I got some problems that they told me a different way of taking it. I don't know, putting it in a food and then you cover, then you swallow.
Was it in a tablet form?
No, it was not in a tablet form. It was kind of powder, which I had to mix in water.
Oh.
Yeah. Okay. So I went with that idea of Ayurvedic medicine is traditional and it's not easy to take. So even until now, I doubt of going into Ayurvedic medicine. If I have a problem, definitely I rush first into the modern medicines.
Yeah. I think one reason for trusting Ayurvedic medicine is because most health professionals who deal in Ayurvedic medicine, they have been trained also in general medicine.
Okay, all right, yeah.
Because I've had a doctor who is my friend, and they are really well trained. So I think medicine is really good. I think the reason maybe why you vomited and all that, it's because most of these drugs they bring nausea, and so you find some of these drugs, they are taken with other drugs to suppress like that kind of nausea. Maybe like in your case you weren't given that, so you had just take it and try to control it.
So I'm sure, like as you said first, that your idea about the Indian medicine, the Indian drugs of being good didn't change when you came here. So what do you think makes Indian good in medicine or in pharmacy in general?
Well, I haven't discovered that yet. I don't really know. Maybe I think it's because of the population, because the population gives you everything, right? You find there are more people who are likely to become doctors, there are more people who are likely to become pharmacists because of the big population, and then there are more patients to treat.
And I think also
to this big population, so you find it gives enough experience, enough research.
I think there is also enough people to work into the industry, like it's
and there are more people to work in the industry. But there are more people who are likely to improve on the research. For these drugs than when a country has a small population, because you find maybe the country just has a few doctors, few researchers, and few diseases. So it's basically very hard for such a country to prosper in medicine. But here, there are all possibilities. You are likely to find like there are more patients with a kind of certain disease. So if you're doing a research in that, it's more easier for you to do it because you have a broad spectrum of people with such a disease, and to improve the medicine for people who get such kind of infections.
Get it. And at the end of everything, after knowing about how Indians are in pharmacy, and after even coming here in India to learn about pharmacy, what is the thing which you learned from their way of working in pharmacy, which you think it's a good thing, which others people should learn as well?
Well, I think the best thing that I've seen in the Indian pharmacy, it's because of them allowing international companies also to come here and operate here, such as Apollo Pharmacy, Johnson and Johnson.
I thought Apollo was for tires.
No, there is Apollo Pharmacy. It has
Okay.
other.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, it's one of the big. Yeah, they are one of the big pharmaceutical companies. So
Okay.
they have come here and they have helped the research to improve, and which has made the pharmacy here better. And also the education, since I'm a student here and I've seen the education here in pharmacy with well-trained professional lecturers with masters and PhDs, and who have studied from abroad also. Yeah, I think
So basically, that's collaboration. That's collaboration between
the international collaboration
Sure.
between the Indian government and
Yeah.
other governments.
All right. Yeah. That's a very good thing. And if there is a collaboration between Indians and outsiders, it shows that the government put something into it, or the government supports it, even in the education as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's a very good thing. And as I'm concluding, we're basically at the end. Just one simple question before we finish. Do you think someone who is good in pharmacy in India can be good in pharmacy in another place as well? Because like I heard many people saying that when they have finished their pharmacy studies here, when they go back to their countries, they had to do another examination in their country to check if they can get the certificate of being qualified as a pharmacist. So do you think being a pharmacist, finishing at a pharmacy school here in India, just speak frankly, do you think finishing at a pharmacy school here in India can make you a good pharmacist even outside of India?
Yeah, only that. Okay, like what basically people don't understand is one thing, because you find most people, they want to lie about things, especially when they fail. But there is one simple thing I can say is every country has this exam. Well, no matter where you've studied from, even though you've studied from that country, there are entry exams to be a pharmacist in each country.
Okay.
Even though you are a pharmacist here in India and you shift and you want to stay in Canada, you have to go and do an entry exam to be a pharmacist in Canada, because they have to prove if you really have the knowledge to operate in the in that kind of sector, because they might not really trust the papers, because with things of medicine, they are tricky. So you find each country has these entry exams. Even for people who have studied home, they do the same exams. It's not like because you studied abroad then you come back. No, that's not. Even in the US, if an Indian or even me were to go to US, for them they do a different kind of pharmacy. I think they do PharmD. You have to study more 1.5 years when you go there, even though you have a certificate from here in India or Africa or wherever. You study for more 1.5 years and again do exams.
So do you think someone who finished here in India, according to how you've seen studies being, if you finish here in India and you go to another country without preparing yourself, can you do that exam and be likely to pass?
No, so you have to prepare yourself.
Okay, like I mean, do the skills you get in India as a pharmacist, are those skills enough to make you a good pharmacist?
I don't think they are enough. You have to also get skills from somewhere else.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you so much. So it was a good discussion about pharmacy, and I'm also someone who I'm doing biomedical engineering. It's also related to medicine, and one of the reasons of me coming here, it's like because everybody will be saying that Indians, they're good in medicine, and when you're doing biomedical, it's some stuff kind of engineering in medicine, so it brings it back there. That makes India again to be likely more good choice for that. And I find as if India actually, as you said, they have that ability of trying to collaborate with the outside world in order for them to make something good, which can help them to improve in their research. And I find it a good thing. Though me, kind of different than you, I've judged as if studies in India are kind of taken not that serious that much. That's if I finish here as a biomedical engineer, I am not that good enough as someone who finished in biomedical engineering in my country, because I don't know if I can say, but it looks as if studies are not hard here. Like, yeah, you have more freedom in school. Yeah, you have more freedom in school, and you know, like the everything which you have to be more have to come from you and less from the school. Because that if you lean more on the school, you can get good marks and you don't know anything. So I think that's the side which me I have. Like, I don't know if it's because I'm doing engineering. Like, I just discovered that's in India they give more freedom in school, which can make someone to be lazy or not good. That you can finish with the certificates but you don't know anything. That's why I asked you that question. That's the truth with which me I know. So students who comes in India basically need to put more effort into being a good person in what they're studying, not leaning only on school, because it can disappoint them later on. So thank you so much, man, for this discussion, and I hope it's going to help someone who didn't know about pharmacy in India, who want to study about pharmacy in India. And yeah, we shall meet again next time and discuss about another thing.